Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say.
Good morning, St. Louis Park. Good morning, Wabasha. Good morning, Lacoma. And good morning to you. Welcome, have a seat, everybody. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Happy Thursday, or whenever you're watching the show. Have a seat, my friends. We have a lively group today, and she's lively. Please welcome my sidekick sister from another mister and Firestone Tires Employee of the Month. Thank you, audience. Kendall Mark, everybody. Hello.
Y'all think I can't change a tire?
Yeah.
Please. I grew up on gravel roads. I can change a tire.
I'm going to start with a compliment. I'm going to tell you what I told you in the before the show on Facebook. That is you look really beautiful today.
I thought you were going to make fun of my tire.
Thank you. The audience agrees. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a good blue for you.
That Calvin Klein sure knows what he's doing.
Yeah. It is so funny, you know, when they post full episodes of the Jason Show on Facebook. Mm-hmm. I think on YouTube. I think YouTube has an algorithm where they put the most beautiful person of the show as the cover photo. Because as I scroll through YouTube, when I see our full episodes, it's always a picture of you smiling just like that, yeah. So that's always the cover image. And it's perfect, because I don't need this mug frozen, you know what I mean?
I just think they picked the blondest thing that hits the screen. It's like, what's that?
No.
I think that's what it is.
You look great.
Thank you.
Speaking of favorite blondes, so Melissa Peterman, our good friend, she was in Fargo, Reba, Young Sheldon, 25 Words or Less, and now she has her own game show. I'm so proud of her. I love her. It's part of our family. The game show's on our family, the Fox station group. It's called Person, Place, or Thing. And we had Melissa on. Jeff, what day was that? Monday? It premiered. I hope you all are watching it here locally, or if you're watching us from around the country. It's at 4 on the Fox 9 Plus. So Melissa, she's from here, if you guys don't know. She's a proud Minnesotan. Her whole family lives here. They watch. Hi, friends. I guess her dad is basically going door to door, telling people to watch the show. So she posted this message on her social media. Roll it.
What up, Minneapolis? It's me, your hometown sweetheart, as I like people to call me. I don't know if anyone does. Anyway, I just want to remind you, can you tune in today to Fox 9 at 4 o'clock to watch my new show, Person, Place, or Thing? I'd really appreciate it. And if you don't, my dad will bug you. He will. Dave Peterman. He's in Minnesota. He'll go door to door and go, "Are you watching our show?" He doesn't talk like that, but I bet he would.
I bet he would too. I mean, my mom lived here when we did our test. I'm sure she would go put up a sign, like a sandwich board, you know, walking around. But it's doing well. Hey, and look, even though she's a good friend, she would rely on us for honest feedback. If it was bad, I would wink at the camera. It's really good. It's real fun. I always say this with game shows. This more simple the better as far as concept. It's a great, easy concept. She's a wonderful host.
So good.
She knows how to move it along. She's sharp. She's so quick. She's so quick-witted. So go ahead and watch it. It's again 4 o'clock, Fox 9 Plus, and then go to her social media and check if you're watching us from other parts of the world.
I think it was 11 or 11:30 in Seattle. Yeah, 11:30
in Seattle? Look at you, Kendall, knowing the whole TV guide. I love it. Look
Thank
at you.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Because it's a test, so we need everybody to watch. Because you remember, we had a national test. So don't put off watching it. Support it. Watch it so we get a full season of it. It's only 4 weeks.
Yep.
And that's a hard time, believe me. That's not a lot of time to prove yourself. So I hope the bosses at Fox, I'm talking to you, Stephen Brown, I hope they know what they have and they give her a full season. She deserves it. So, yeah.
Agreed.
We love you, Melissa. We love you. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here Today's hot dish is sponsored by the word Vogue. Madonna has been around for 40 years, but she's revealing things, and I've been with her since the beginning, but she's revealing things I didn't even know as a kid of the 80s. And she did it in a new interview last night with Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show. Madonna's making the rounds promoting her new remix album called Finally Enough Love, 50 number ones. The 50-track album comes out next week. By the way, the album looks really cool, just the packaging of it. Madonna also turns 64 next week. Thank you, audience. They weren't even cued to do that, and they oohed. Madonna told Jimmy Fallon about the birthday present she got herself. Look.
I just got these new grills, and if I start lisping, will you tell me? I'll take the bottoms out.
Let me see them. Ooh, they're beautiful.
You like them?
Yeah, I do love them.
I designed them.
Wow, you designed them?
Uh-huh.
Now,
You like?
let me see.
You guys like?
Yeah, there. If you start.
They're my birthday grills. It's almost my birthday, so I got myself a pair of grills.
What do you get? What do you get for the girl who has everything?
Grills.
Yeah, grills. Yeah.
People have a problem with my grills. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know.
You've been wearing them for a while, since I've known you.
Decades.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what got you into that?
I just like the way it looks. Mouth jewelry, and I have really ugly teeth.
You do.
Yeah, I think.
I don't
Don't
think you
agree
do.
with me.
No, I mean.
Don't agree with her. Madonna. Why am I saying it like that? I'm like, Madonna.
Girl.
You're wrong. You don't have. She doesn't have ugly teeth.
No, she's one of the people who also brought back the Gap.
Yeah,
you know?
David Letterman. I mean, come on. Madonna, you have great teeth, and I'm one of the people, and I love her. Look, she does things sometimes that I don't like, but I love her. I am a kid of the 80s.
Legend.
She's a legend. She's an icon. I'm not a fan of the grills, and I never have been, and I never will be.
Oh.
Because it makes her, it just talks like this.
She sounds British.
It's not a lisp, it just talks like she talks like this, you know?
She's stuck.
She doesn't need it. And if you don't like your teeth, you're Madonna. You can buy veneers. You know what I mean? Veneers, you're the only person that could afford veneers.
It's true.
Yeah, Madonna told Jimmy if she wasn't a singer, she would have been a teacher. She also agreed to fill in for him the next time he takes some time off of The Tonight Show. I would watch that. Madonna hosting The Tonight Show.
That would be a lot of talking with girls in, though.
Yeah.
That would be like a lot of.
She would have to take those out for that.
Definitely.
Madonna also, like I said at the very beginning, revealed some big things from her past last night. When talking about her iconic Like a Virgin album, there's the video right there. Madonna said that the first single off that album was supposed to be Material Girl. She thought Like a Virgin was too controversial. It was, girl, let me tell you. But the label went ahead and did it against her wishes. And that led to this iconic performance at the first ever MTV Video Music Awards in 1984. We all remember rolling around on the floor in a wedding dress, showing her little butt at a time for like a second. That last night she revealed something went wrong during the performance, and some said it would end her career. Listen to this.
I walked down these very steep stairs of a wedding cake, and I got to the bottom, and I started dancing around, and my white stiletto pumps fell off. And I was trying to do like this smooth move, like dive for the shoe and make it look like it was choreography.
Yeah.
And my dress flipped up, and my butt was showing. Can you imagine?
Oh my God.
Those were the days when you shouldn't show your butt to have a career.
Yeah.
Now it's the opposite.
Yeah.
But
You did it.
no, but it happened by accident, and when I didn't even know my butt was showing, and it wasn't even like the whole butt. It was just like a butt cheek, like half of a butt cheek.
Enough butt to cause a controversy.
Yeah, but when I went backstage, my manager told me my career was over with.
And it wasn't. Yeah.
Wow.
The manager was like, this is it, girl. All it did, it made her bigger. It made, again, teenagers, I was a kid, but the teenagers in the era, if you tell a teenager that something's taboo, all it makes them want to do is go toward it more. That's what happened to Madonna. I remember as a kid, I was at my friend Brett Calloway's house. He lived across the street. His mom, Mrs. Calloway, who ended up being my French teacher. Mrs. Calloway, I remember, why is it's so weird that you remember just certain things in your childhood, but I remember her coming in, Brett and I were listening to Borderline, and she comes in, she goes, that Madonna, she is awful. She is sinful. She is the work of the devil. And I will never forget her calling Madonna out. She didn't like her that her name was Madonna. Oh, it was, yeah. Anyway, besides her interview, Madonna teamed up with Jimmy and the Roots to perform one of her songs using, Jimmy does this a lot, classroom instruments. Look.
Don't think of yesterday and I don't look at the clock. I like to boogie. It's like riding on the wind and it never goes away. Touches everything again, got to have it every day. Here we go.
That was awesome. Jimmy does those a lot. Some work better than others. That was one of the best.
I love that. And that's, I know different generations. That's one of my favorite Madonna songs.
Absolutely.
Like, I love that song.
Well, and that's the brilliance of what she's doing and what she said she wants to do. Team up with other people, re-release her music for a new generation. You know, that's
Right.
smart.
Right.
Make her relevant again via other people, youngins that are hot right now.
Right.
Like Beyonce and Ariana Grande or whoever else she wants to collaborate with.
or any of those other young people.
Yeah. We're going to take a break. We have so much hot dish. We're actually going to give you leftovers a little bit later. That's right. We'll be right back in a moment. Stay with us. Coming up next, our buddy Dax Holt will join us live from California with a celebrity restaurateur who is spilling all the secrets. Then, producer Ted is a fish out of water this time. He's learning to play disc golf.
On the first try.
I'm not even sure I know what that is.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy.
And then we're having a little Throwback Thursday fun. And today, classic commercials of toys and the jingles you just can't get out of your head. That and more when we come back.
Kids sister, wherever I go, you're gonna go. Kids.
So the good thing about coming into the seeing the show live is I have conversations with you that anyway. So the audience and I were talking for the new season. One of the ideas we're going to go get tattoos. The staff,
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah. Well, it started with executive producer Jeff and I. We're going to go get a tattoo. I've never had a tattoo. And the audience was nice enough to ask what I would get. And I revealed it was something, obviously means something to me. And then we go over to Sassafras over here. And Kendall goes, "Can I go too?" And she goes, and I said, "Yeah, of course you can." And Jeff goes, "Kendall, what would you get?" And she goes, "Something on my neck."
Yeah, it's on the back of my neck.
I'm like, does your motorcycle gang know about this?
Okay, to be clear, it's going to be fantastic. And I have plenty of other ones, and it'll be tiny. It'll take 5 minutes. That's why you need me.
Thank you. I mean, these people came to see us. Go ahead and show them.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm not really. We'll see you during the current. See, again, if you came here, you would see this. Welcome back, everyone. Kieran Culkin was on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert last night. You all know he's in the giant hit Succession on HBO. Culkin, this is cool. Culkin surprised Colbert by showing up dressed like his character, and there's a reason why. It's our late night rewind.
Are you shooting right now? Yeah, I just came from set. I'm actually wearing costume. I'm dead serious.
You got the haircut.
The guy who mic'd me, he was like, "Where do I do the wire?" I was like, "Oh, actually, there's holes in the pockets to pull the wire because this is costume." It didn't occur to me until last night that I have to wear clothes to the show. Yes. I had nothing to wear. I have I got 2 young kids, so all my clothes are just like oversized things with like avocado smeared on it. And so I had nothing to wear, so I was like, ran into the wardrobe truck and said, "Duh, dress me." I'm on TV. It needs to look like I know how to dress.
Is this a Roman look?
This is Roman, yeah.
Okay. Is there any danger of slipping into Roman while you're in the Roman costume? That's him. That's him.
I got to get back on that show. I started watching it, and then I lost interest. Everyone said I need to get through season 1.
Oh, that's a bad way to push something.
They
on
said,
somebody.
well, they
Just
said
get
it's
through it.
No, they said it's a slow burn. I need to get back on.
I've never started, but
Okay,
maybe I'll
we
like
should
it.
do that together.
Okay.
Right after we get our neck tattoo. Culkin is up for a Best Supporting Actor Emmy in just a few weeks. More Hot Dish now, and I'm getting a little help. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the show. He has 42 tattoos. The host of the Hollywood Raw podcast and Disneyland Daddy, Dax Holt, everybody.
Disneyland Daddy.
Okay. Dax, we need to talk a minute. Oh, yeah. We need to talk a minute. First, nice haircut. Second, I got your little birthday video message last week. And for people that missed it, now let me set this up properly. Should I just, it's just video? Oh, okay. So let me set this up as it's rolling. Go ahead and roll it, Leo. Dax and I have a joke because we both love Disneyland and I love Disney World. And we have this joke where we try to one-up each other on Disney experiences. Like one time I had a VIP tour. Then the next time Dax got into the exclusive. This is what you're looking at right now. The uber exclusive Club 33, where you have to be a member to ring that doorbell and get into the club. This is what, the second time you've been there, Dax?
I have been there twice, yes.
Yeah. So, look, and Dax is welcomed in, you know what I mean? So for my birthday, Dax rubbed it in that once again he got into Club 33. Never mind that I've applied to be in Club 33 and I've heard nothing.
Okay.
Crickets.
So Jason, I have to tell you the best part of this, though. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, did you write a referral for me? What's the best part?
I faked that whole video just to piss you off on your birthday. That video was shot like 6 years ago, and I got the same shirt on, and I brushed my hair the same way, and I voiced over certain parts of it just so I could get this reaction. So thank you, Jason, and happy birthday.
Dax Holt, everybody, give it up. Yeah, there we go. That's the end of the appearances. You got me. Did Jeff know about this?
Nope, I didn't tell anyone. I had to keep that a secret just so I could tell you that I faked the whole thing. That yes, it was from when I went a long time ago, but I have not been back in the last 4 or 5 years.
Okay, I have to admit, you got me good. You got me real good. I wanted to tell you over text message, but I'm like, nope. I am saving this for live TV. Save it for the show, boy. You know live TV. Okay. You talked to someone really cool this week. Tell the folks who you talked to.
Yeah, so on the podcast, we talked to Stratus Fogan. You may not recognize his name right off the bat, but you definitely know all the restaurants this guy has been behind, like Philippe Chow, which is one of the biggest celebrity hotspot restaurants that has ever been, Julan, Brooklyn Chop House. He's kind of started all of these places where celebs flock to. And, on the Hollywood Raw podcast, we love to talk to people adjacent to celebrities, people that are dealing with them. And, with his restaurants, he has a lot of VIP rooms, exclusive areas where celebs go, like back doors. And, we just kind of wanted to know, how does it all work? Like, what do you do when you plan a restaurant and you know that you're gonna have tons of the biggest A-list celebrities showing up? I mean, he's had presidents and rappers and movie stars. I mean, everyone goes to his places. So he said, this is how I do it, and he laid it all out. He actually said, though, he goes, you know what, guys? One time we had a celebrity couple get it on in one of our VIP rooms because he said one of his employees called him and said, there's videotape because there's cameras inside the VIP rooms as well. He's like, there's video of these people, what do I do? And he said that he said, delete it, but he was offered $1 million to say who it was, and he won't say, but I can tell you it is, what he said was, it was a rapper and a Hollywood starlet. That's all I know.
Oh, Dax, that is juicy. Well,
yeah.
You can get more stories like that with Mr. Trickster over there. Listen to the new episode of Hollywood Raw. Thank you, buddy. You done did good, Dax. You done did good. Thank you, buddy. Find Hollywood Raw wherever you get your podcasts. he got me good. I mean, like hook, line, and I was complaining about that all weekend. Because I did. I sent a nice little email to Mickey Mouse. I would love to be a member. I would be proud to do nothing. Crickets. Crickets.
Well, then you said there's a lot of like super famous actors and actresses who can't get into.
Well, the Disneyland one, the Walt Disney World one, there's a restaurant manager that I know that got in. I'm like, please. I wrote a little poem. I'm just joking. Anyway, more dish now, and this is juicy. Yeah, thank you, audience. Okay, these people started out really quiet, and then they got real good. I love them. I love these folks, yeah. Okay, so we're getting our first look at a new documentary series going really deep on the scandal involving former Hollywood star, and I mean former, Armie Hammer. Look at this. This is the only part of the trailer we could show you. Look.
In the beginning, I felt like this was all perfect. This was amazing. He would say things, God, you're so perfect. How could you be this beautiful, this smart, so funny? It's like you were made for me. But then things changed. He pushes your boundaries a little bit at a time. You're his, completely.
These are messages that are being sent literally within seconds of each other.
I mean, he said, I'm 100% a cannibal. I'm freaking out.
It was all he wanted to ever talk about.
Right? I mean, this is a 3-part series, and it features interviews with 2 women who had relationships with Armie Hammer and reported his behavior. The series features an interview with Armie's aunt, who reveals other dark secrets about their famous family. Hammer's great-grandfather was an oil tycoon named Armand Hammer. Armand Hammer. Yeah. Right. Anyway, yeah, seriously. Because the aunt said, and I'm paraphrasing, you just don't wake up one day and behave like this. You know what I mean? It's come
learned.
On. It's learned. That is literally the only part of the trailer. It is so, did you watch the whole thing? Yeah. We were talking in the meeting, somebody's career. I mean, you know, you're not going to, look, everyone likes second chances. We as humans like to give people second chances in Hollywood. I don't know how you can recover being a cannibal. You know what I mean? And that's a phrase I never thought I would say, you know?
No, how do you come back from that?
How do you come back from being a cannibal? That's another phrase I never thought I would say.
No. Yeah,
House
it's
of
creepy.
I'm sorry, so I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
It is creepy.
We should have a viewing party at my house. Want to come over?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll bring
and
the
I'll
vodka.
invite these folks because they're cool. Yeah. What am I serving? A nice Chianti.
And some beans.
Fava beans and a nice Chianti. House of Hammer will premiere on Discovery Plus on September 2nd. I feel awful for those women. Next in the dish, Wendy Williams is back promoting her new podcast. But the Instagram post that she just shared is causing concern among some of her fans. Come back to the TV and look at this.
Co-host, I'm famous, and I'll be back. Trust me.
Okay. So it's called she's promoting the Wendy Williams Experience. It's going to be a podcast, not a TV show. A lot of people are showing their concern in the comments, saying they love Wendy, but forget about the show. They want her to take care of her health before starting a new endeavor. Some even use the hashtag #SaveWendy over concerns that her new management team may not have her best interest at heart. You think? I don't want to make fun of appearances, especially if someone is in crisis, but we can all look at it. She just looks different, Kendall. Her eyes, she's sitting like in pajamas on her bed. You know what I mean? And that if you're shooting a promo for something, she's a professional.
Right.
You wouldn't be sitting like it's almost childlike. She's sitting on her bed. I watched it like 4 times. It makes me sad.
Yeah, and we wouldn't say that if you didn't already see her as Wendy Williams. So
Yeah.
you just know something's going on.
It's time to meet today's JVIP, our next one of the week. Today, it's Nicole Nyberg. Hi, Nicole. She's been watching the show for years and loves the feel-good vibe and the daily laughs. Well, that means a lot to us. Thank you, Nicole. She says she says when she moved to Dallas recently, she started streaming the show every morning, so she gets a nice little slice of home in Texas. She says it brings her comfort and helps her homesickness. Nicole says she always watches no matter where she lives. Thank you, Nicole. We're sending Nicole a Jason Show mug. She's also entered to win the monthly grand prize. That includes coming to the studio to watch the show, a $150 accessories gift card to Becker Furniture World, and a $200 gift card from Wood House Spa. Like I said earlier, we have more hot dish. We have more a little bit later. Stay with us, everybody. Some good stuff when we return. Back in a moment. I love my friends. Thanks for being here, everybody. Welcome back. It's a summer sport growing in popularity, especially here in Minnesota. Disc golf courses are popping up everywhere these days. I hadn't heard of this until you booked this story. So we decided to put producer Ted to the test and have him try disc golf for the very first time. Look.
All right, it's one of Minnesota's favorite outdoor activities in the summer, Frisbee golf. And I don't play Frisbee golf. I don't even know how to throw a Frisbee. Jason does, president of the Minnesota Frisbee Association.
Correct.
I got no skills. So how do you throw a Frisbee?
Simply put, it's fingers underneath. It's holding here. It's almost like you want to set it on your hand, close your hand, and then from there, it's a pulling motion like you're trying to pull a rubber band.
Okay.
And then the speed with which you pull it through and let go is how far it goes.
You've got a couple of pros for me to play with.
Today, we've got Cyrus Watrin and we've got Missy Davy.
Are you concerned that I might, an amateur like me, might come in here and just crush them on the course?
Crush one of these guys?
Yeah.
Magic 8 Ball says not likely. Not even do the disc, just do your this. There you go, just like that. Now pull it back. There you go, just like this.
Hey!
And I barely threw that. Give it a whirl. Nice and flat.
More force, more rotational force. What? I'm regressing.
You're regressing.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, the wind picked up. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh no!
So part of disc golf, if you overshoot, you gotta make sure to spot your disc.
Yes! Yeah! Almost took out the camera again. I've been advised to go to the putter. Just gonna tap it in.
Nice shot.
Oh yeah!
Aim for the basket.
On the first try. Well, or the sixth. Oh!
Woo.
Oh!
That's
Is
great.
that par for you? Or
That's two. That's
it's
a birdie.
Oh!
1 under. Yeah.
Well played. All right, Cyrus. Here's my next competition. They say you're good.
I'm okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll
I'll be the judge of that. Here we go.
Ooh, right into the rough.
You guys think I should pull out my putter? And my driver didn't turn out so well. Kick out. Yeah, members bounce. We're gonna try and play it out there so that I have a clear shot for just a nice little putt into the green. Oh!
That one went far.
Bounce. Cyrus still has not played his second. And I have lost count on mine. Whoa! Now, so because yours didn't go in, the pressure's on me.
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah! Oh, we should have stopped at that first hole. Boom! Boom! There you go. Nice par. Good game.
Good game.
Joining a pro tour near you. Next!
I know it'll surprise you, but that pillar of athleticism has a girlfriend. That's right, yes. He's no longer single, ladies.
That's right.
He's taken. That's right.
He did step up to the plate. I mean, someone else was going to go on that shoot. But then they had to interview the Magic Mike cast, so I had to throw someone in there.
Shh. Do you guys hear that?
What?
It's a Greyhound bus that Kendall just threw me under. Look at that. You hear that bus? We had to interview a male dancer. I mean, what do you want me? Come on.
We had to.
Audience, come on. Interview Magic Mike, play disc golf. Magic Mike. Yeah.
We all can see why.
Yeah.
I mean,
what are you going to do, make Ted interview Magic Mike?
I could have done
actually,
it.
that would have been good TV right there.
I could have interviewed Magic Mike, but...
No.
Hello.
Thanks to Jason, who's the president of the Minnesota Frisbee Association. To learn more about the sport, head to MinnesotaFrisbeeAssociation.com. Like I told you, we have some hot dish leftovers coming up in just a little bit. Stay with us, everybody. Back in a moment. Throwing shade. Welcome back. Well, beautiful shot, Leo. Hope you're hungry. We had so much to talk about today. It is time for Kendall's favorite animation, our hot dish leftovers. Here we go. Thank you, audience. The arms, I know.
hairy arms.
I know, you don't like that. Let's talk Housewives for just a second. Lisa Rinna continues to act out, that's putting it mildly, on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills last night. The women all attended a charity event, okay? There's people at this charity event that classy. It was at Dorit's house. And Lisa Rinna got into another fight with a fellow housewife, Sutton. It led to a screaming match in front of everybody else. Now later, Rinna blamed her behavior on the pain of her mother's death. Fine, but she is just, this is not a good season for Rinna. And you know, when I've done commentary on the show, I'm usually with Rinna 100. I'm out this year. She's really bugging me. And she's just acting a fool. She's really just acting a fool. And it's not a good look on her.
Is she mean-spirited to you about it? Oh.
Yes, and she better be careful, because there's one thing to cause drama to keep your plot line going and to keep yourself hot on that show. But if you cross that line of negativity like Jill Zarin did in season 4 of The Real Housewives of New York, you can get fired because there's too much. There's a point where the audience won't accept you.
Right.
Housewives Kathy Hilton and Crystal were on with Andy last night and shared their reaction to Rinna's fight.
After tonight, whose side are you on, Rinna or Sutton? What was your take on Rinna really went ham on her tonight? What was that like for you sitting there?
I was sitting there, but I really didn't know what was happening.
You didn't?
Because I was busy talking and whispering with Garcelle.
Okay.
I did hear it, and you know what? They both knew how I felt about it. I told Rinna, I said, look, like, I told Sutton, I said, touching people's husbands' kids, it's off, it's not okay. But I was happy that Rinna really sort of opened up, and so, they made up.
There's one thing to open up, and there's another thing to act like that, even if the cameras are facing you. It's just, it was embarrassing. Next up in our hot dish leftovers, this is my favorite thing of the day. An awkward TV moment that you are gonna love. Please come back to the TV, okay? It happened yesterday on the 17th hour of the Today Show with Hoda and Jenna, okay? I like both of them. So, Hoda was off, and the guest host, Justin Sylvester, he's from E, okay, seemed to get a little annoyed. Now watch this carefully, with Jenna Bush Hager constantly touching him. Watch the guy in the middle.
For TV, we're gonna keep on going.
Okay.
Keep on
and
going.
do you pour it on the chicken?
We're gonna pour it on the chicken.
Go?
This is our salt and pepper. We're gonna wait for that though.
Oh.
We're going to season it. Yeah. Or just brush.
Okay, now in slow motion, Jenna's all up in his grill and gentle put. Okay, well, he did accidentally touch her breast, but yeah, and Jenna's face. Jenna's face is like, look at the camera, like, really? Yeah, Sylvester is a contributor to the Today Show and one of the hosts of Daily Pop on E. Like, back up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I watched this full video because I was like, what is going on here? Why is she, the little clip that has gone viral, it looks like she's just fawning over him and he's like, boom. No, what happened was this was supposed to be one of her segments and he was kind of on the side. He started powdering his face at the beginning of the segment because he was hitting on the chef and then inserted himself in the middle. So she keeps trying, because he's like hitting on this chef. So she's trying to kind of get in there and then he pushes her off. It is the most uncomfortable 5 minutes of TV I've ever watched in my life because everybody's touching everybody and nobody wants to be touched.
Oh, so maybe it was kind of like a joking, like, get away, he's my man.
Yeah, but then he was like touching the guy's sleeve and he's like, oh, let me just fix your sleeve.
And hopefully you know, Jenna, like, we could do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
We're friends. Like, you could push me out and that would be funny. I wonder if they know each other well enough where...
I don't know. Yeah, it was so cringy.
Yeah.
The whole 5 minutes.
I love cringy moments on live TV. We've never had them here.
Never.
We'll be right back, everybody. Back in a moment. Stay with us. A little throwback when we'll return. Welcome back. Well, it is Thursday, and every Thursday we kick it old school for a little Throwback Thursday. Here we go. Well, we thought it would be fun to reminisce about some classic toys today, and the theme songs on those commercials we can't forget. First up, look.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me.
Yeah, so that's My Buddy. It came out in 1985 along with his companion that Lori Lee Fisher had, Kid Sister, right there. Reports are My Buddy was the inspiration for Chucky in Child's Play. Yeah. Well, look, yeah, it was. I had one because I didn't have a lot of friends, so that was My Buddy. Yeah, yeah.
I love the kids all have the same bowl cut that was so big in the late 80s, early 90s.
Oh. I have that haircut. I had that haircut
I've seen
that
the
year.
photos.
Oh, yeah. It was big. It was and that theme song you never forgot. Next, toys from Japan that became a hit in the late 70s and early 80s. Remember these?
It's Monchi-Chi, girl doll, boy doll. School time and football fan outfits are each sold separately.
Monchi-Chi, Monchi-Chi, oh so soft and cuddly. With the thumb in her mouth, she's really neat. Fun to wiggle his little feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy, happy Monchi-Chi. I love you, Monchi-Chi.
That's right, Monchi-Chi. What, Kendall? You look very confused.
Is that supposed to be a mini human or an animal?
We're not quite sure. It kind of looks like our assignment manager, Nick Lambert, a little bit after his haircut. But no, I think it was supposed to be a little monkey? I don't know. I don't know what it was supposed to be. But that theme, I play that on my radio show a lot. That jingle, you'll never get it out of your head.
Those little things I'll never get out of my head. They're like the thing of nightmares. They come out of your closet
They're
and they
cute.
get you in the middle of the night.
No, you stop it.
They get
They're
bigger.
cute.
You know they
No,
would.
they're the same size. And the little thumb in their mouth. Yeah. I had that memorized for a while. I could sing the whole thing to you, but I won't right now.
Thank you.
You'll all remember the next toy. The toy with its own signature scent.
Strawberry shortcake with her freckled nose and raspberry tart, both are cute when they're posed. Little dolls from the Strawberry Shortcake and Her Friends collection, each sold separately, each with a separate smell.
Strawberry!
Raspberry tarts, that's right. I love her. Oh, there's Purple Pie Man. That's right. Gay. Anyway, come on, we all know Purple Pie Man was gay. Anyway, they were great because you would squeeze their butt, you would squeeze them, and then a little puff of air would come out.
Out of where?
Depends, but I mean, yeah. But they all had a scent to them. Purple Pie Man smelled like a
pie?
like a grape pie or blueberry pie.
Go figure.
Strawberry. Oh my God.
These toys, I'm telling you.
And then Cafe au lait smelled like, I forgot what Cafe au lait smelled like. And then her little friend was Burrito. And then,
it smelled like a bean burrito?
Yeah, like a little, yeah. And then marzipan and, they were all over the place. They were great.
Interesting.
Yeah, I had them. I had to hide them because I didn't want people to know I had strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake was, audience, they're so like tender this morning. Yeah, strawberry shortcake was huge in the '80s with dolls merchandise and even had its own cartoon.
I do remember the cartoon.
And I think they had its own cereal too.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. Next up, the singing doll with the theme song I Can Still Remember. Look. That's right. There it is. There's the Misfits, girl. They're the bad girls, the Misfits. Yeah. Oh, look at Jim's outfit, girl. I wanted that outfit. Anyway, that's the opening of Jim and the Holograms. Jim is the alter ego of a music executive with magic earrings that transform her into Jim. Anything you want to say about this one?
I don't understand. So her earrings make her a musician?
Yeah. She's
does she
a
shake
music
'em?
executive. I forgot how she activated them, but her earrings turned her into, I think she rubbed them. She rubbed her earrings. Yeah.
She rubbed her earrings?
Yeah, let's see what happens when you rub your earrings. Oh,
Absolutely.
look, you're the same. Finally, a stuffed toy from the 80s that became a major hit. Remember this?
Those lonely pound puppies really need to be rescued. Pound puppy, I'm so glad to find you. Put that lonely puppy pound behind you.
That's right, Pound Puppies. And I don't know if you know this, but Pound Puppies were created right here in Minnesota by the Tonka Company.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
they were huge. This is another thing. They were Pound Puppy TV shows, merchandise. They were so soft. They all look like basset hounds. They were cool to cuddle with.
All I'm getting out of all these toys is that there were a lot of jingles, and I don't know how you guys didn't have nightmares about all these jingles. There's a lot of jingling.
I know, but that's what you did in the 80s with the commercials. Every commercial had a jingle.
they're all like-
McDonald's, Big Mac filet of fish, quarter pound of French fries, icy Coke, thick shakes, sundaes, and apple pie. And the cup ran away with the spoon. Yeah.
Insane.
Are you embarrassed to work with me now?
No.
You should be. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Stay with us. Big Mac filet of fish, pound of French fries, icy Coke, thick shakes. I used to jump rope with the girls and do that. Welcome back. I forgot. Oops. That commercial break wasn't short and long enough. I have a lifesaver in my mouth, so here we go. It's time for the world's shortest segment. Just being real. Attention fans of Hocus Pocus, while you wait for the sequel to the cult Halloween movie, how about snacking on some witches? Kellogg's is releasing Hocus Pocus 2 cereal. It'll debut this month in stores. It's to celebrate the release of the sequel on Disney Plus on September 30th. The original movie about 3 17th century witches came out nearly 30 years ago in 1993, and Kendall loves it. What's in the surprise goodbye? You'll find out when we come back. Back in a moment. And I will finish my lifesaver. Welcome back. Well, you ready, Kendall? Time for the surprise goodbye. 30 years ago today, the Mall of America opened its doors in Bloomington, Minnesota. Check this out. We have video from the very first day the mall opened on August 11th, 1992. The mall's 30th birthday party is happening today at 1. And I have been there 4 million times. I'm one of the locals. I know a lot of locals make fun of it, and I love it. I go many Saturdays. I'm there. It's it's peaceful to me.
Well, we know where to park. We know where exactly the shops we
Girl.
want to go to are.
I know all the secrets.
I'm in Hawaii or California if you're ever looking for me.
I'm in Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah. Or in the winter, if it's busy, you valet for like $5. It's a little more expensive now, but yeah. And always good sushi. Go to Masu and ask for Jonathan. Sit at the bar and talk to Jonathan. That's my buddy. No, hey, these are
really
insider
knows.
tips.
I like it.
Jonathan, one of the best bartenders in the city. But yeah, he'll hook you up. But Masu, Mall of America.
And one thing we both do, order your Starbucks ahead of time and just pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to wait in that line.
Yeah,
Woo!
forget the tourists. No, if you need a Starbucks, order it ahead, and then make everyone from Kansas wait.
Yep, make them jealous as you just
Or
get
wherever
up in
they're
line.
coming from. I love the tourists, I'm just saying. Hey, tomorrow on the show, Big Brother royalty. Janelle and McRae will join us in the studio to break down the current season, talk about their podcast, and Janelle's new book. That's tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Come on, Janelle.